complacency, something that affects almost every aspect of personal security, yet often goes unnoticed until it's too late. The reason complacency is so dangerous is because it doesn't arrive suddenly, it doesn't announce itself, it doesn't even feel like a mistake. In fact, complacency often develops after a period of success. Nothing bad happens, then nothing bad happens again and again. And over time, we begin to believe that because something hasn't happened before, it probably won't happen in the future. And that's where the problem begins. One of the great paradoxes of security is that success can actually create the conditions for future failure. If you've never experienced a home invasion, then security procedures can start to feel unnecessary. If you've never needed emergency equipment, maintaining it can seem less important. If you've driven the same route safely for years, it's easy to stop paying attention. The absence of problems creates a sense of comfort, and comfort, if we are not careful, can slowly become complacency. Most people imagine complacency as laziness or carelessness, but that's not usually how it happens. Complacency often develops through small compromises. You leave the gate unlocked because, you'll only be a minute. You stop carrying certain equipment because you never needed it. You delay maintenance because everything seems to be working. None of these decisions feel significant, and that's exactly why they are dangerous. Complacency is rarely one big mistake. It's usually 100 small ones. Another factor is familiarity. Human beings naturally become comfortable in familiar environments. Your neighborhood, shopping center, the route to work, places we visit on a regular basis. We know them well, so we stop actively observing them. We begin operating on autopilot. But familiarity does not eliminate risk. It only reduces your perception of risk. The environment hasn't necessarily become safer. We've simply stopped paying attention. And in security, that is a distinction that really matters. There's also a mindset that many of us have experienced at some point. The belief that serious incidents happen to other people, other families, other businesses, other communities, other neighborhoods. Except risk doesn't work that way. Crime, accidents, medical emergencies, unexpected events and crises don't select victims based on who thought they were unlikely. So preparedness isn't about expecting disaster. It's about accepting that bad outcomes remain possible even when they seem unlikely. There is another trap that's worth mentioning, and that is experience. Experience is obviously valuable. It builds competence and it helps you make better decisions. But it can also create overconfidence. Somebody who's carried a firearm for long years may stop practicing. Somebody who has driven safely for decades may become less attentive. Someone with extensive security experience may begin relying on routine instead of observation. So, experience should make us more capable. It should never convince us that we no longer need to improve. The moment we believe we've got everything figured out, growth stops and vulnerability begins. Interesting fact is that complacency works a lot like compound interest. I think most people understand that small amounts of money invested consistently can grow into something significantly over time. Complacency works the same way, but in the opposite direction. Small lapses, small shortcuts, and small oversights, if you repeat them often enough, they create significant vulnerabilities. A neglected procedure, a training session postponed, a warning sign ignored. Each of them seem harmless on its own, but together they create risk. So, what is the solution? It's definitely not paranoia. It's definitely not living in fear. It's also not expecting danger around every corner. The answer is deliberate vigilance, regularly reviewing your habits, testing your plans, maintaining your equipment, refreshing your skills, questioning assumptions, and remaining aware of your environment. Not because you expect something to go wrong, but because capability requires maintenance. The truth is that preparedness isn't something you achieve once and then forget about it. It's a process and it's a mindset. It is a habit. And maybe the most important lesson of them all is that most security failures don't happen because somebody made one terrible decision. They tend to happen because vigilance slowly faded. Routine became comfort. Comfort became complacency. And because complacency rarely announces itself, it simply waits for the day reality exposes it. That is your Fortis brief for today. Stay aware, stay capable, and stay safe.